So right now, today, as of filming this video, DJI's drones are banned in the US. But this is really pertaining to all the new drones that will be coming out in 2026 and beyond. So in this video, what I want to talk about is, what does this drone ban actually mean? What did the FCC decide, and what does that mean for your flying cameras? And I hate to break it to you, but this ruling is much worse than we originally thought. So there's a few parts that I want to go through in this video. I want to talk about what the ban is, what the restrictions are, what it means for the current drones that you have, or if you're traveling to the US bringing drones in. And I just want to have a discussion around what it means for the community of content creators, especially those of us who use drones often in our videos. So let's go back in time a little bit and let's just talk about how we got here. December 23rd, 2025 is when this FCC ruling happened. But this wasn't the first time that this whole drone ban was coming into effect. This actually started pretty far back. Between 2019 and 2023, the government restricted all use of DJI drones. Now, that didn't apply to any of us. However, there already was this restriction with DJI. Now, fast forward to 2024, Biden signs this act, which basically gave 1 year for DJI to be audited to make sure that DJI isn't sending all the data that it's collecting on these drones back to China, and basically creating a national security risk. So over the last year, there's been this opportunity to do an audit and actually see what DJI does with all of the data. And DJI has asked the US to come in and audit their company. However, all the different federal agencies that were allowed to do this audit just passed on it. So on December 23rd was when the 1 year was expired, and that's when this new ruling went into effect. And as of December 23rd, the FCC has banned the import and sale of all new drone models and critical equipment made by foreign manufacturers. This effectively blocks new DJI drones and some of the accessories and components from being legally imported and sold in the US. Now, over the last year, we've also had this issue where it was hard to get DJI drones anyways. And part of this was the whole customs issue. So this was a completely different issue. So Customs and Border Control were also blocking shipments of DJI products into the US under the Uyghur Forced Labor Prevention Act. So Customs was saying that they don't know where these products were manufactured. Now, DJI specified that their drones weren't made in the specific territories that were under this act. However, it still created a little bit of a friction, and it took longer to get drones into the US. So that's why we've been having this issue where drones will be released, and then it's not for a few months later that they actually become available for sale in the US. Now, when this FCC ruling hit on December 23rd, 2025, now this is where the ban goes into effect. So what does this mean for drones? Well, any previous model of drone that was approved by the FCC can still be purchased, flown, and used within the US. So Air 3S, Mini 5 Pro, Mavic 4 Pro, all of these newer drones that have come out recently, you're still able to use your drone. So if you got a drone for Christmas, if you just bought a drone, you don't have to worry because you could still fly those drones. The ruling is affecting any new drones. So any drones that are going to be coming out this year, any new advancements, Mini 6 Pro, DJI Mavic 5 Pro, any of these other products that might come out next year or the year after. All of those products will not be able to be imported into the US, but they will still be available in other countries. But as a US citizen, you cannot go to Canada or Mexico, pick up one of these drones and bring it back. There's a good chance that it won't even work in the US, but the US will seize your drone. You might incur some significant fines, and there could also be criminal charges because you're importing a banned product. So this just took a big step above what originally was happening. Before, the drones were just not making it through customs, but you could go out of the country, you could pick one up, bring it in, there was no problems. They were still approved by the FCC. Now, any new products have to be approved by the FCC, and they put a blanket ban on all drones and drone accessories and parts and all the pieces that go into building a drone. It's much more than just the drones themselves. So I have the ruling pulled up here that has all the information so we could see what they exactly say on this. And I'll link to this down below in the description if you want to look at this yourself. But you can see right here, December 22nd, 2025, uncrewed aircraft systems and UAS critical components produced in foreign countries and all communications and video surveillance equipments are basically on the covered list. So this means that they can't be brought into the US. And if we go down a little bit further, we could see what their reasoning is, why they're justifying doing this in the first place. I'll just pull a quick section here. You could go read the whole thing if you want more. But the United States is preparing to host several major mass gatherings, Olympics, World Cup, Paralympic Games. These events will involve unprecedented numbers of spectators, critical infrastructure nodes, and other high-value targets in dense urban areas. The Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Act and other federal partners have stated that UAS are a routine part of threat landscape for soft targets in crowded places. So basically, they're looking at national security and they're saying that this could cause harm to potentially national security. And a big part of that is physical infrastructure here within the US. So that's basically where we're at. But this isn't just DJI. This is all foreign-made drones, anything outside of the US. So any of these other companies that have popped up that also sell drones as well that are coming from China or other places, those are all banned as well. The FCC is only going to approve drones in the US moving forward. So there's been some of these shell companies that have popped up like Skyrover or Extra Muse that are basically DJI copies, but under a new name. And all of those are banned in the future as well. Now, the current products, the models that are out that have been approved by the FCC, all of those can still work. And that's just something I want to make sure that you understand because I've seen a lot of comments on other videos. I've seen it online that people are worried about the products that they already own. Everything that you own is still going to work for now. There should be updates for these drones, but there's no guarantee that the apps in the App Store will continue to be updated. So one of the things that you can do with all your old products is make sure everything's updated, make sure everything's working properly. Because as of now, the drones that we have are actually really good. And to see like a little bit of good in this whole situation is that drones have improved so much up until now that the drones you have, the Air 3S, the Mini 5 Pro, they're miles ahead of anything that we've had in the past. The footage quality is excellent. The battery life's excellent. And so these should be able to be used for a long period of time. Now, unfortunately, you just have to be a little bit more cautious when you're flying because repairing these drones is going to get harder and harder. There's no guarantee that warranties are going to be covered anymore. Even if you can find a company that's going to fix your drone, there's no guarantee that they'll have parts to be able to fix your drone with. Now, what does this mean for buying new drones in the future or the parts or accessories for these drones? With retailers, the supply of all these products is going to diminish. As they run out, that's probably going to be the last that they'll have. So want to get a drone, I would get your parts and accessories now because there's no guarantee that there's going to be available units in the future. If you're a content creator, I mean, the good news out of all this is your drone's not banned that you currently own. You can go fly, you could keep making content with your products. There's no issues. You have no restrictions beyond the restrictions that were already in effect with where you could fly that drone in the first place. I would suggest being a little bit more cautious with the way you fly and don't take as many risks with your drone because you might not be able to get it fixed. I destroyed my Mavic 4 Pro and now it's kind of in limbo because I need to get the gimbal fixed. So don't fly in sport mode sideways and run into a tree. Now, could we see a softening of these rules down the road? There's always a potential, but this is coming in as a national security issue. However, there are a lot of companies that rely on drones and also just police force fire. I know local police force around here, they use drones for a lot of different applications, and there's not very many good options out there yet that are US based. So there's two things that could happen. Maybe there'll be some relaxing of the rules. Maybe the FCC will actually allow certain drones to come in or something like that if there's a big public outcry. Because right now, all the US companies, they're focused on military and industrial. There's no one that I've seen that's actually focused on camera drones, especially for, what we do, filmmakers, content creators. There needs to be a US company and take over this hole in the market that has basically been left by DJI. Now, there is one more thing that I want to talk about. We've been discussing drones this whole video, but that's not the only products that have wireless transmission. The FCC's coveted list language references communications and video surveillance equipment as well as UAS and UAS critical components. And so because that language is broad, it could mean more than just drones. So this is something that we're going to have to kind of keep an eye on and see what's going on with this ruling. If any of you know more information about that, I'd love to hear from you down below in the comments. But this is a big deal, and it's going to change how we approach our content on our channels, especially those of us in the US who do a lot of gear stuff. If you've been around this channel for a while, you know that I've covered a lot of drones. Like a lot of my videos that I do will be a beginner's guide around a drone, or going out and testing a drone, playing around with it, seeing what's good, what's bad about it. But essentially that part of the channel is going to go away. There are some videos that I can make around the drones that are available, the ones that we can still get. I still plan on using drones all the time when I'm out making my videos. They've become such an essential tool for everything that I do because it's just great to have a flying camera in the sky. But it's definitely going to cause a lot of creators to kind of rethink how to approach their content in the future, especially those creators that really focused on drone content specifically. I think we're going to see a lot of channels start to pivot. And as content creators, if we're telling stories or using drones and we don't have access to a drone, well, we're going to have to go back to the way that we used to do things. Wide establishing shots, maybe some stock footage. You might see some more AI aerial shots, which I'm not for. However, that's not an issue yet because we still have drones. We still can use them. We're really going to see what happens over the next year, over the next couple of years, and really see what changes with this ruling. And if things soften up a little bit, if we get some drones into the country, or maybe a company will actually start manufacturing drones here in the US, and then they'll just take over the whole market when it comes to camera drones. I know for me personally, I've been wanting to pivot things a little bit on this channel anyways. There's been a lot going on in the background throughout 2025. So I'm excited about what 2026 brings. I'm bummed about this ruling. Like, it sucks. But this is the way things are for now. And so I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. And next, you should check out this video right here, because these are the kind of videos we're going to lose if, well, we lose drones. So I'll see you over there.